So, Mike Davis, we have 4 minutes here, and this is more of a personnel fun conversation. You are ready to jump to the screen. Mike, the floor is yours.
Pam Bondi is an outstanding pick by President Trump to lead the Justice Department. She was an Attorney General of Florida for 8 years. She's going to bring an outsider perspective, a reform perspective to the Justice Department. Todd Blanche is the pick to be Deputy Attorney General. He was a longtime federal prosecutor in the Southern District of New York, a big firm lawyer who gave up his big firm practice to go represent Trump during this lawfare. So this guy has bled for President Trump. So is Emma Bove, his deputy. John Sauer is going to be the Solicitor General. John Sauer was President Trump's attorney who won a monumental case in the Supreme Court, the presidential immunity case, and was really the intellectual force behind President Trump winning this lawfare through the legal effort. He's going to be a great Solicitor General. And then you also have to look at, Charlie, the key offices. The key offices to make sure that this lawfare never happens again. You have Kash Patel at the FBI, a former federal defender, a former national security attorney. He worked for the Obama Justice Department, got awards. He worked on the House Intel Committee as a senior lawyer. Office of the Director of National Intelligence. Kash was a deputy. He was the chief of staff at the Pentagon. He worked at the NSC. He's going to go into the FBI and bring serious reforms to the FBI. And then we need someone very good to serve as the U.S. Attorney in D.C. Get rid of Matthew Graves, this left-wing hack who has politicized and weaponized that entire office to go after people who trespassed and took selfies on January 6th while he gives amnesty to the much more deadly and destructive BLM and Antifa rioters. President Trump ran on this lawfare, ran on this election interference. He won in a landslide. He has a mandate for serious reforms to the intel agencies and the Justice Department. And so I would say to these people who ran this lawfare against Trump, lawyer up, because justice is coming.
So, Mike, the U.S. attorney situation, does the president have the authority to fire all U.S. attorneys? And since U.S. attorneys have to be confirmed by the Senate, who actually runs the U.S. attorney offices in the interim?
Yeah, so the president, as the head of the executive branch, has the constitutional authority to hire and fire any executive branch employee he wants, including the FBI director, including U.S. attorneys. President Trump, through his attorney general, can appoint interim or acting U.S. attorneys while the president's nominees are going through the process. Back in the states, the home state senators have a veto through this stupid thing called the blue slip that we've had for over 100 years. But in D.C., there aren't senators. And so the president should nominate someone who he wants, and the Senate should confirm that person quickly so we can clean out the rat's nest called the D.C. U.S. Attorney's Office.
That's really smart. Last thing, Mike, remember last time in 2017, the acting director was Sally Yates. Am I correct? Is that my memory? Am I right?
That's correct.
How can the Trump team prevent an acting director in the Department of Justice that might do something goofy in Trump's first couple minutes or hours of the presidency? 30 seconds.
So Emma Bove will be the principal associate deputy attorney general. He's the number two to the number two. He'll go in and he'll serve the functions of the deputy attorney general, and he'll be essentially the acting attorney general on day one.